Hello, you guys. I am Zora Stringfield. I am the face and the creator of Seven Butterflies, which is a blog that I created in order to share my journey, my transformation throughout life in all areas from spiritual growth, self-care, food, travel, hair care, everything that encompasses my life. I chose the concept Seven Butterflies because I love multiples of seven and flutter, flutter. I love butterflies as well. This is the first video in my Love Chronicle series entitled Seasons of Love. It's winter, and as I'm experiencing a new perspective on love, I wanted to share my lessons that I've learned or that I'm learning from butterflies in my life. If you're curious as to the butterflies in my life, there is a butterfly circle that I'm referring to, and there's a post that's before this that you'll see, and you'll get a better understanding of the types of people in your butterfly circle. Well, I have learned from my butterflies 7 important lessons that I'd like to share that I feel are the most important to me. My opinion, just throwing that out there. The first thing that we all have to do, of course, is assessment. So I wanted to look back on, 2014, 2015, throughout my own journey and really think about the most important lessons that I learned. All right, number 1 was you must do the work. You have to be willing to be brutally honest with yourself about your strengths and your weaknesses and what you desire and what you're willing to bring to the table. It is a process that focuses on the leads. You have to work and develop spiritually, emotionally, physically, all the leads that you can think of. It also is a time where you really think about or assess your identity and make sure it's not lost in societal views, but that it is truly grounded in something that will give you life. Number 2, it happens when you least expect it. This is something that people have been telling me forever. Like, oh, it'll happen. Just keep waiting, be patient. When it's gonna happen. You'll be in the grocery store or in the library and drop a pencil. Well, yeah, I've been in the grocery store and the library and hasn't happened there. But eventually I came to a point in life where I was so focused on me and my journey and what I had going on and living and enjoying my life and the love and the people that were in it. And yeah, it really does happen when you least expect it. I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with dating sites, because Lord knows I've been on a few of those too. But remember that you've got to find happiness in yourself first. You've got to fall in love with you first and be content there. If you want to dress up and look good, and dress up and look good for you. You are not a bird trying to wear some flashy colors for a mating dance. And think about it. You're not bait. You don't need to catch a fish. POF. You need to enjoy fishing. Like, just enjoy life. All right, where am I? Number 3, take your time. You want to make sure that you don't entertain any and everything. Like, you don't have to show everybody your teeth. You don't have to smile and be so friendly to everybody. Take your time and really get to know people. And this goes right into the next lesson, which is being yourself. Take time to get to know a person, number 1, to see if it's even worth taking further. And be yourself. What would be worse than putting on a facade of what you think that person wants you to be, and they fall in love with that? And now you have to maintain that to keep them. When you could just be who you are, and if they genuinely like you, go with it. If they genuinely don't, you're still happy because you remained true to yourself. Number 5, don't let your preferences blind or hinder you. We all have our ideal man or woman in our minds that we see. Some of us are a little extreme, and he's got to be 6'2" and chocolate and da-da-da-da-da and no kids and all of this stuff. We have those lists. Yeah, I'm guilty. I had, okay? Thank God I was delivered. But there's nothing wrong with having preferences, but you also have to remember that love is such a unique thing that, I mean, it's not like Amazon. You can't order it. It happens. So don't be mad when love doesn't show up the way you wanted it to appear. It doesn't have to come in the box or the gift that you want to see it in. It could be literally waiting there for you, but you can't see it now because you wanted it to be 6'2" and look like this and that and the third, or be short with a big old booty, but you didn't realize that love was there the entire time, but you couldn't see it because you wanted it to look a certain way. So outside of those preferences, find something about that person, their personality, their spirit. Really get to know a person for who they are and not just appearance. Because it's going to go away. It's going to fade. It's going to fall, wrinkle, or crinkle. Then what? What you going to do? Okay. Then also, okay, so that was 5. There is number 6. Don't deny that you want something just because it hasn't happened yet. Yeah. I hear this all the time. I used to say it too. I don't even want a man. I'm okay with being single. Okay, yeah, I'm okay with being single, but to say I don't want a man, just because it hasn't happened yet doesn't mean I have to deny that that's what I desire. So be honest with yourself. Do I want a relationship that gives me love and respect and pushes me and drives me to be a better person? Yes, I do want it. Has it happened yet? No. That doesn't mean I don't want it, but it also means that I need to pray and pray for strength to be patient for it to happen when it's supposed to. That was a hard lesson to learn. Any hoodles. And last but not least, don't settle. With assessment, you're thinking about your morals, your values, what matters to you the most, who you are, and what you hold dear, and what holds value in your life. Don't compromise those things for love. You see so many times people are in relationships with someone that doesn't deserve them, with someone that either isn't ready to love them or isn't ready to be loved. And they are in these relationships just to have a man or a woman, just to have a piece of a man. And that's not fair to you. Don't settle for someone that is not ready for what you're ready for, or vice versa. Like, don't feel obligated to be in a relationship because all your friends got booze. Don't feel obligated to rush and get married because every time you scroll on Facebook, everybody in your world's getting engaged and married. Calm down. It's okay. Find happiness in you. Be happy for them and know that what God has for you is for you, and that when it is its time, it will come. So yeah, those lessons took a lot of time for me. And I had to do the work. I had to be honest with myself that I had some ways about me, being picky, having this list, having this unrealistic expectation, or even with the next chapter that I'll discuss is my fear of commitment. I had a fear had a fear of commitment, but yet a desire for commitment. Exactly. So in the next chapter of this season of love, winter, I will explain what I mean by that and how I was able to overcome my fear. So I hope you guys stay tuned because I am so excited to be experiencing this. And I'm thankful that I have the courage to share this with you guys because thankfully people were willing to share their stories and experiences with me, and it changed my life. So I hope by me sharing, it will encourage you to share. And in that sharing, there will be in that sharing, other people will receive healings and become stronger, and it'll just be a butterfly effect. We'll all just be flying around looking beautiful and successful in love and in life. So stay tuned. Seasons of Love, winter.